Hi, and welcome to the Live with Dr. Hair Salon set. And now we're going to actually show you how to do a relaxer correctly. I know sometimes you do this at home, but we have our fabulous artiste, one of our international educators, Stephanie, is going to work on our beautiful model here. And we're going to do it step by step by step. So Stephanie, it's very, very important. And Megan, let us know what you think. If she's doing something wrong, let me know.
Okay.
All right. So what we've done now is very important that you separate the hair. This isn't because you don't know what you're doing. It's because it's easy for you to control hair when it's in quadrants. And this is why you do it, right? Just for control.
Yes.
Okay, you can start your application. What we also did, we protected the scalp and protected the hairline to make sure that this will minimize the penetrable factor of the relaxer. Because you're working with a calcium hydroxide. So we want to be as safe to the hair and scalp as possible, so we protect it. As simple as that. You can't do a quick job, and if you scratch the head, maybe you had some hot coffee, some caffeine and a soda, which is a no-no, even hot tea is a no-no. If you're upset even, don't relax your hair until you calm down, because the adrenaline is flowing, and that can cause you to burn. And probably why be careful that I told you something you didn't know.
I just learned something.
No, it's important. You know what's happening? Your blood is rushing, and so therefore the pores are opening up. So therefore it makes the relaxer going to penetrate.
Really?
So we're careful of that. So, and Stephanie is taking her time, keeping it away from the scalp as much as she possibly can. Now, you're going to overlap. There's no sense in saying you're not going to overlap. Megs, I wish I could say don't overlap. You can't help it.
Yes,
but it depends on how much overlapping and how you smooth. And you take your time, and Steph is doing a professional job because she's a professional cosmetologist. I'm sure when we do it at home, we put it on, boom, we put it on, go. Just, am I right or wrong?
Yes.
You're
right.
You put it on?
You just put it on.
Okay. So Steph, let's go a little faster.
Okay.
I don't want to take away your professionalism, but we're going to just go ahead a little faster now. Yeah, and just put it on, and then it starts working automatically. As soon as upon contact it starts working, we smooth it because of friction. Now, if you notice, she started in the back quadrant, and she's going to move around the head form. Relaxing is not difficult at all. It's just that you must take your time and make sure you do not overlap a whole lot. That's what's important. So when we use olive oil No-Lye relaxer kit, which contains everything you need, you should be able to have a successful relaxer treatment every time. But what irritates me is the fact that people blame the relaxer for the damage that it does to the hair when they don't read. If you get bleach in the hair, don't use the relaxer. High lift color, don't use the relaxer. If your hair and scalp has abrasions, or the hair is extremely dry and weak and breaking, don't use the relaxer. This is why your hair is as beautiful as it is. If there's anything wrong with it, you wouldn't relax your hair.
Right.
Until it got stronger. Now, what do you use to condition your hair?
I use the replenishing pack
Okay,
to
so
condition my hair.
after the relaxer system, that's still your maintenance. Okay, because what's going to happen here, Steph is going to apply smooth this relaxer, and she's going to use our creamy aloe neutralizing shampoo, and it's going to do what? Just get rid of all the residue of the relaxer and so forth. But again, it's important for you to do it right.
Yes.
And when you are really talking about doing your relaxer, what do you want to tell your friends about doing it right? How important is that? How important is it to you? Excuse me.
It's important just for your own hair health and just overall health. Just make sure you follow directions and just do it right. Most of all, the directions help you so much. They really do. And pay attention to your own hair. And if you do not need to relax, don't relax, like he was explaining before.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
But you know something else? I know you're California girl. I know you're that. But what happens is a lot of people, especially in the South, where it's very hot, or the Bible Belt, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, those places like that, Arkansas, they relax too often.
Oh, yes.
Now, how often do you relax your hair?
I relax every 10 to 12 weeks.
Because of your type and texture of hair.
Yes.
But you know what happens when they talk to me about being a professional hairdresser, and they say, well, nowadays, they don't teach relaxing in school at all, not the way it should be taught. So this is why we have people getting relaxers every month, every other week, every time they find a little curl. They want to make it straight, give me an edge up and those types of things. So we don't do that. So what's happening now, Organic Root Stimulator actually wants to bring real hairdressing back into the salon and into the hair and scalp of the consumer. We didn't throw them away. We loved them. But what happened is that we got hairdressers and consumers who took it upon their own not to read the instructions. They had a bad experience in the salon. I can do my hair better than the hairdresser can do my hair. I don't want to sit under the dryer. It takes too long in the salon, so I'll do it at home. You know, we really don't fault you because some salons are really not run professionally as they should have been run or should be run. We just want you to understand that when you do it again, Dr. Hair is just repeating himself. Do it right. That's all it takes.
Yes.
Is it difficult?
No, it's not difficult.
Now, when you first used our relaxer kit, what was your first overall impressionable statement you want to make?
No, I was so happy when I used the relaxer because, one, I didn't burn, and I just really liked the results it had on my hair. It was the best results. It really was.
But actually, was there something, I'm going to put a word in your mouth. No, not in your mouth, in your mind. What if I say the word silk? What would you think?
Absolutely.
It was silky.
Yes, it was silky. It was flowy. It was everything.
A lot of people that I talked to have used our olive oil No-Lye relaxer kit have spoken the word silkiness that they have never got from other relaxers.
It's true.
And what I also want to state on a very serious note, and be careful of the type of relaxer you use. I'm sure you love your relaxer. If it's not olive oil relaxer, you haven't purchased ours. Okay, I'm a little bit angry with you, but I'm not mad at you. But I want you to try our relaxer. Look, come on, look at Megan. Gorgeous, gorgeous hair. But a lot of people lie to you and they tell you, this is a relaxer, it's going to do this. I want you to know that most conditioning ingredients in a relaxer, it's consumed by the active. And at an earlier Dr. Hair session, I think I told you this, but I didn't want you to forget. Tea tree. All this, come on, what is that doing in a relaxer? Tea tree is a healing. It's a antibiotic, not an antibiotic, it's a antibacterial fighter. What's it doing in a relaxer? Yeah. So again, when you choose a relaxer, make sure, number one, choose quality. Olive oil is known as liquid gold for over 5,000 plus years. I mean, it's one of the most, moisturizing, lubricating ingredients there is. And where is it? It's in your relaxer.
Yes.
So now Stephanie is really moving quite rapidly. Now we're going to go back to her and notice that she is keeping the overlapping at a minimal, making sure that she sees the hair that's here, it hasn't been touched by a relaxer. She's very careful of that. What she's doing a new growth application. And what we do at home, you're going to say they relax the whole strand every time.
You don't relax the whole strand.
No. You know people do that.
People do that. People will relax all of the hair and not just the new growth.
Every time.
Every time.
And what happens from a professional standpoint, and Megan, I can tell she has something else you might learn, that's why the hair breaks and becomes weak. It's over-processed. And this is why it is important for you. Maybe you don't have a friend like Stephanie to relax your hair, or a sister like Megan to help you relax the hair. You have to do it yourself. But please minimize the overlapping. This hair has been relaxed. It doesn't need to be relaxed anymore. It's going to stay there. And something else about relaxing, if you're going to do a transition, and I know your hair is so gorgeous, you're not thinking about transitioning now, but what about those people that want to transition? Once the hair is relaxed, you have to cut it off or let it grow out. And it takes years for it to grow out. Guess what did happen? When I was growing up, a young lad, we used soap powder to take relaxer out of hair. Hot, actually soap powder. I won't call the name of the soap powder. We thought that the relaxer was out of our hair. You know what happened? It ruined the hair by opening the cuticle layer, which is the outer layer of the hair, making it appear rough. And we thought the relaxer was gone. As soon as water hit the hair again, it was straight. Wow. So you can't not get rid of relaxer. I said that to say this.
So you can't wash a relaxer.
No, you can't. You can't. And there's no product that actually gets rid of a relaxer. Once it's relaxed, it's relaxed.
Okay.
Okay? Like in coloring, permanent color, you can change your color. But relaxing, no.
Okay.
And because now we didn't throw away our hairdressers, one thing the CEO, Mr. Gary Gardner, always told us to please make sure about this. We want to keep our friendship with the professional cosmetologist. So we do have an Olive Oil Professional brand relaxer system.
Oh, really?
And this is for our hairdressers. And so again, beautiful work, except this is No-Lye, and then we have No-Lye in that professional system as well as our professional sodium system. So we got a whole system that's for everybody.
Oh, okay.
So even though people like you who really use it at home, you're doing it right. I'm sorry for repeating myself so much. You're just doing it right. Mm-hmm. So this is what we want to say right now. It's so important. When you relax, make sure you do it right. Because when you're relaxing hair, you find that, oh my God, I'm burning. Oh my God, I'm burning. It's not the relaxer sometimes, what I tell you. Coffee, scratching,
yes, irritation,
brushing, comb, irritation.
Yes.
All of these things happen. So for you to have hair as gorgeous as my guest here on Live with Dr. Hair, Megan from Los Angeles, has, we're going to have beautiful hair here too. And this is what I'm really, really waiting on to have. And then this is Live with Dr. Hair in his studio. And what is your name?
Lavester.
Lavester?
Yes.
Yes, I thought I knew you. Come on, God, we work together. This one. Lavester is considered to come down to the salon, the Live with Dr. Hair salon, and get her hair relaxed. You see, at Organic Root Stimulator, we believe in our products. We wear them and we use them. This is why our hair looks so beautiful. And I didn't have a problem convincing her a little bit after working hours, but she was so kind to consent. But she's going to look really, really, the best is going to be just simply beautiful. And thank you so much for coming down to the salon and being with us on Live with Dr. Hair. So anything you got to say about our relaxer system, anything more about what she's doing now? Is it right? Now, I know everything.
Yes, it's right.
Okay.
And it's fabulous.
Good. So what is she doing? Is she doing everything right now?
Yes, she's doing everything correct. Yes, she is.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. The nurse has spoken. Doctor's nurse has spoken.
Yes.
But it's, again, this is what is so very important. If you can see it on the cameras, she's still in her quadrant.
Yes, she is.
You still can see 4 distinct sections. She's smoothing the hair. No irritation. No overlapping excessively. The relaxer is being smooth with the back of the comb. She's almost done. And then we're going to rinse.
Yes.
And we're going to rinse for how long?
5 to
minutes.
10
5 to 10 minutes. So again, it seems like Meg and I are having so much fun, but we told you we didn't want to bore you with just straight education on relaxing, but it's so very important that you listen to Megan and you listen to Dr. Hair, because you got to follow the directions. Okay? So this time, Megan, we're going to go back to our studios. We'll leave the salon. We're going to go back to our studios. But I want you to understand now, we're going to make sure that Lavester hair is relaxed well. She's going to be rinsing, and we're going to talk some more. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, come leaving Dr. Hair Live Salon back to the studio. Come back and stay with us again. It's more conversation with Dr. Hair Live and Megan talking about Organic Root Stimulator, Olive Oil, No-Lye Relaxer System.